Let's see, everything should be going. It is. Put this over here. Today's gonna be an interesting slate. Oh, I don't want that actually. I picked. If I was gonna pick this, I would have. I didn't bet this today. If I was gonna bet it, I would have definitely taken SFA -9. That's what my analysis and stuff looked. But there is a point to be had with UT. UT Rio Grande's made me some good money this year, taking them when they've been dogs. Most times that's at home or on a. Most of the time it's away when I do that. Let's look here. This is a site I like to use as team rankings. Go. So we look at the Vaqueros, and I like to look at kind of their ATS results. They've had a lot of home games this year. At home, they're 1-2 against the spread as a home team. So not great. Not a lot of data though for me. So I stayed away from this game from betting wise, just because of that. Come over here and see what we got going over here. We can discuss any kind of betting that you would like to as far as college basketball goes. I do some NFL betting as well, but not a lot going on right now to talk about. Should be fun. This could be an interesting game. It couldn't. Kim Baum didn't rate it real high on the thrill score, but Stephen F. Austin can be fun to watch sometimes. I'm kind of interested to see how this ends up. Be doing some. I'll be throwing in some bets that I see as we go. Anything that I decide to do, I'll let you guys know on as we go through here. I do a lot of. I've been testing out a new system on as far as the first half. At the halftime, I will look at over unders, and I've been doing pretty well. I am. Let me find it. I'm 14-8. I just started this 2 days ago. This new system, 14-8 so far this last couple days with the betting at halftime over under. So made some a little bit of units off of that. But I think there's money to be made, and if I can kind of really refine the system that I'm making, I think it could really work. Has some extra on top of just betting spreads. So UT Rio Grande up to 5 right now, but SFA shooting free throws. Um, over here and look. Obviously, 3 of 4 so far for UT Rio Grande's helped them out from 3-point. They, if we look over here, see they're normally shooting about 25%, so they're definitely shooting better than they usually do. And Stephen F. Austin's only 2 of 7, so. Austin made both free throws and gets a steal. We'll see. So one thing I definitely don't like to do on any games that hit 40 on each side, if it gets anywhere close to about an 80 total, 80, sometimes I'll do 80, 85 for sure, 85 and above for sure on the total at the end of the first half. I don't bet that. There's some pretty high variance on what happens in the second half off of those games. So this one's only at 38 at the halfway mark, so we should probably be fine. 60s, if it's team totals, or not team totals, if it's total in the 60s, I'm definitely betting that halftime for the 60s and 70s, really. If it's in the 60s and 70s, I'm for sure betting that halftime for the over-under final for the game. 50s is kind of probably going to bet it, but like I said, 80s and 90s, I'm not betting those at all. Got a 3-point game going. So, like I said, feel free to ask any questions about any of the games that are going on today. I've looked at all of them. Have ideas on most of them. So, man, they're just not. Man, Rio Grande's shooting almost 60% from the field, as opposed to 37.5. Man, no wonder. Jeez. How many turnovers they've got? It's pretty even. 8 turnovers to 7. It's just not hitting shots. See what I can do here real quick. Well, sorry. I was looking at a bunch of shit. Forgot about the game again. 3-point game. 7:44 left. And we looks like we got UT about to shoot some free throws again. Just trying to fix something in a Discord channel. Just trying to fix something. Sorry about that. Alright, anyway. My package at the door? Apparently not. Bored as hell. This game's kind of going slow. Stephen F. Austin needs to pick it up. They're shooting. I think they're still under 40%. Yeah, 33%. Jeez. They just can't shoot for shit today. Still at 60% for threes for UT Rio. Man. Another turnover, too. That's like 10 turnovers in this first half for Stephen F. Austin. I mean. They got to figure it out because that's not going to be the game for them. They do turn it over quite a bit. They're like 359th in the turnovers for the year, averaging about 24. Damn. And UT does pretty good. They force about 20 a game, so they're on pace. Stephen F. Austin's just been able to keep it better because they've been shooting a lot better than what they're shooting this game most of the year. What we got coming up? I'm gonna be live streaming a lot of these games, so and even with all their turnovers, only down 2 points, 6.5 to go, just under 6.5 to go. Yeah, I'll probably start streaming the Austin P game here later today, but then switch it over. I really want to watch that Temple, South Florida, and Monmouth, Towson. Actually, both of those I want to look at. Let's see what we're doing here. It's been a while since I streamed, so I'm trying to fix some things on the Streamlab stuff. That's part of this. So. Man, there's some free throws too. Where are they at on free throws today? They're pretty good. 90%, that's good. About the only thing keeping them in this game right now, to be honest. Three-point game with 5:45 to go. Nice little dunk. Good feed. Pop over here. I'll pull my bet tracker over for where things have gone these last couple of days. Well, so it really started this new system and looking at stuff here as of the 29th of obviously December 29th. So 10 unit day. This is an interesting day on the 30th. Finish -2.5. Next New Year's Eve wasn't any better. That Colorado push really hurt. But then small day on New Year's, won almost 2 units. Nice big day on the 2nd. 27 almost. Had this good parlay. I took these 5, parlayed them into a nice little 1 unit parlay that got us 13.3, so I ended up that day at 27. And then yesterday's a pretty decent day. I had a big free bet that was a good chunk of units. It was a 20 unit bet. Or not a, yeah, sorry. Had a guy that owed me some money. He gave me the money and I just put it all in here. And it was a 20 unit bet. So up 40 units. That was a big part of it. Otherwise I'd be up around 27. Yesterday wasn't terrible, wasn't great. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of these over under at halftime bets, and that's kind of where I'm at right there. 14 and 8. And this is what we're doing today. Monmouth +3, USF -5, Lipscomb -1, Green Bay -3, Morehead State -12.5, and Utah -5.5 for the 3-2s. There's the unit sizes. Eastern Washington's been making me some good money this year. Tie ball game. Finally hit a 3 from Steven off of Austin. So no, despite having too many turnovers. They're actually not working too bad. Let's see, they're right at 10 turnovers. So is UT though. So 3:50 left. 3:52. Tie ball game. Looks like it's a timeout. Like I said, anybody comes in, they want to discuss any of the. Let me know. Like I said, just trying to. Huh. Yeah, I'm just trying to get some stuff fixed here. Like I said, just trying to. Trying to adjust volumes, things like that. Like, that's the biggest thing. Just trying to get my volumes adjusted. Like I said, I haven't streamed for a while. What I did was actually helping my son try to do some game stuff, and so he used the setup for a different account and all that. So I'm sure that volumes are different. This will get smoother and easier as we go. Like, get more people in here chatting, have fun with it. Really looking forward to getting the betting chat going. It'll be fun. So, Stephen F. Austin comes out shooting free throws out of the timeout. Could take the lead for first time in a long time. Pretty much, I think maybe the first time the whole game, actually. Oh. Stephen F. Austin isn't a great free throw shooting team. They're under 70%, which just blows my mind in Division One basketball. How you can, as a team, shoot less than 70%. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. They missed both free throws out of the timeout. Jeez. They did get their own rebound, and they're gonna get this up. They're gonna get their lead. It is their first lead of the game. So let's see what the foul says. I mean, they're both in. This will be an interesting game. This will be definitely one that we're gonna bet at the half. For the full time over under. Well, we'll see. This could definitely get in the 40s. There's been a lot of turnovers. There's been a lot of fouls this first half. Both these teams do, apparently. According to Kempom, at least, both these teams do shoot above average on free throws. Like, Rio Grande by a fairly wide margin, actually. So they went 1 for 2, and with 3:15 left, Austin's up by 1. Interesting to see where we're at score wise. High scores. That's interesting. Their leading scorer today is actually in the top 100 in rebounding on offensive rebounds in the nation this year. It's ranked 95th, according to Kempom, with offensive rebounds per game. Or offensive rebounding percentage, sorry. Let's see what they're looking at for right now for the over-under. Right now at 157. Not 159 and a half. There's 70 total right now. There's no, I mean, be interesting to see where they get to. What the final score is going to be at half. It's back down to 157. Two-point lead for Stephen F. Austin. Looks like they're going to look at it to see who tipped it out of bounds. I don't know. The turnover by Stephen F. Austin, and it's going to under 2 minutes to half. See what happens. Yeah, sorry, I'm in a Discord chat too that I'm looking at on. Just golly, Stephen F. Austin just cannot shoot today. Where are we at? Like, well, they brought it up. It was at like 33%. They're kind of a little bit. But fuck, the Vaqueros are shooting like lights out. 1 minute left, and it's still a 2-point game. Oh, we got it fouls again. So I think Stephen F. Austin's going to pull it away in the second half, but they've got to start limiting their turnover, and they've got to start shooting a little bit better, especially from three. One-point game. We're going to get ready to start looking at lines to bet this over under from at the half. So it's my bet tracker for the last few days. When I've started this over under 14-8 with this new system I'm looking at. We're betting the over under at half. Yesterday was pretty good, 7-3 yesterday. Kind of every day I'm refining it a little bit more, obviously, as you get numbers better and stuff. So, yeah. So, once again, that's my bets for the day. Monmouth +3, South Florida -5.5, Lipson 1, Green Bay 3, Moorhead 12.5, and Utah 5.5. And then those are my unit sizes. 40 seconds left, tie ball game. Nice block by Steven, but they got it back. So little floater for put UT up by 2. This game is really close to the limit of where I would bet the over under at half. Sure, what's your reaction request? We're gonna be tied at half. 38 all. Even if Austin's played today, they have to be happy that it's tied. I don't want to listen to halftime, so we'll probably just mute this for now since it's the only game. I have no idea what that is. Let's go look at the live reactions, though. Or not live reactions, let's go look at the line. So, like I said, it's really close. Anything 80 and above, I don't like to do. So 76 is pretty close. So right now it's at 155.5, so I am going to take the over. And we'll put a unit on the over for this game. What the heck just happened? Right now we're just doing live reactions for basketball games. For the college basketball, talk about betting and stuff like that for it. So I got logged out, so I don't get to 155, but I will still take the 156.5 over on this at -110. So we'll put it down in. Well, I'm still perfecting this system. I'm only doing one unit bet sizes on these, but so it's going pretty well so far. You can just tell me what it's about. I don't need a tab there. It's not a lot. Unfortunately, not a lot of games, so we can't. Well, no other games right now, so we can't bounce between games. But definitely going to be watching streaming some multiple games tonight. We'll throw up the views and listen in on the best one, skip it around, listen to different ones. We get some people that want to make requests. We can definitely do that. I will be right back, actually. I don't know. Oh man, I've been talking this whole time, and I did not realize my switch had got hit. Yikes. Sorry about that. So, 5-point lead for Stephen F. Austin. Make that a 3-point lead. And the Vaqueros are shooting free throws the rest of the way because Stephen F. Austin, with 14 and a half minutes left, still already have now 7 fouls after a charge by Stephen F. Austin. Up 3. That's that's ridiculous. Like, sorry about the volume thing. I did not realize that. This is why I need my standalone mic back. Back to a 1-point game. Nice little drive to the basket. And Stephen F. Austin's going to take a timeout. Man, Rio Grande's done really well with their starters. Have done a good job of scoring, and Stephen F. Austin their starters just aren't doing it. You got to rely on their bench a lot. They did start shooting better from 3, which figured they would. They're they're actually above where they usually are. They're around a 33% 3-point shooting team normally. 5 of 8 for UT though is crazy. Like that's that's over double. That's like almost 2.5 times what their normal shooting percentage is for 3-point. Definitely has helped. They haven't shot a ton of them though, so which is pretty normal for them. Their 3-point percentage is somewhere around like 18% for the normal point distribution. So another foul. So pretty sure that's 5 on. Yeah, 5 on Rio Grande, which 13:50 left. Fouled on the 3. And now, with 13:38 left in the game, everybody's shooting free throws on fouls the rest of the game with a 1-point game. So if they come down, free throws are probably going to play a real important role here coming up. Man. I mean, that was a dumb foul by Rio Grande because he was not making that 3. It was ugly from, like, he was well behind the arc. And yeah, now they've got their first. Not only was it a dumb foul from where he was shooting, but now that is Elliott's 4th foul for Rio Grande. He's one of their starters. Makes 2 of 3 so far. Waiting for the 3rd free throw. Stephen F. Austin's back up by 3. Looking to make it 4 here. And they do. It's not a one possession game, it's 4 points. Sometimes these commentators in these games are. Oh, man. Whatever. Rio for a 3. It's good. Now it's one possession per game. It's a 1 point game. 13-15 left. Vaqueros are pushing it on a break. Oh, they lost it. Stays with UT though. Uh-oh. Come on. But Carroll's just took a lead again. A nice little layup. And, oh, man, that was in and out for for Stephen F. Austin. And it's going back to UT. I don't know how that layup didn't go in. Not. Let's see, we're at 111, so we need 40. Need 45, 46 points total scored in the next 12 minutes. Nice little drive and score by UT there, making it a 3-point game for the Vaqueros. Golly. The Lumberjacks just keep missing a lot of really short, easy shots that they don't normally miss. I'm talking like 4 feet and in. Vaqueros just had lost the handle and going back to the Lumberjacks. Let's check out the box score while they're at timeout. So Stephen F. Austin has 2 people with 3 fouls. And the Vaqueros have 2 with 3 and 1 with 4. Nope. But, I mean, the Vaqueros have actually, I think they were up 1. Or no, Vaqueros were down by 1 point when their starting guard picked up their 4th foul and went out. And since then, they've made it a 4-point turnaround. Gonna be Lumberjacks ball when we come back out of the timeout, but their starters are doing well. Stephen F. Austin's got to figure out how to get their starters playing better today, because this just ain't it. This ain't it at all. We'll be right back. Well, this is a commercial. Gotta let the dog out. All right. Man, they got another. Kara's got another person with 4 fouls now with Saya. It's a 2-point game with that free throw with one more to come. Two players with 4 fouls with 11:20 to go. It's a 1-point game. I really think that's what I was saying before half, but I think that fouls or we're Stephen F. Austin will finally be able to pull away. They gotta keep hitting free throws though. UT for a 3. Doink. Holy crap. Nobody wants the rebound. It just keeps getting bounced around, and now Stephen F. Austin got a foul. It's going to be shooting 1-1 for the Kicks. Oh. That was a terrible free throw. Barely hit the front of the rim. There you go. Makes the second one. Made it a 2-point game with 10:57 left. Got another foul. Jeez. It's going to be a free throw fest for this last 10 minutes of this game. Keep shooting, keep scoring points with the clock stop. Might be an easy over on that 156.5. Hey, puppy. Made the first, missed the second, and Stephen F. Austin got the rebound, but it got ripped away, and it looks like it's gonna go to the Vaqueros. So a 1-point game with Vaqueros up 59-58 with 10:40 left. Go lay down. Three by UT. Is it in? Nope. Off the back iron. Got to travel. Interesting to see. Lumberjacks do lead the rebounding, but not by much. Their biggest advantage is their offensive rebounding advantage, but even that hasn't been a ton. And Stephen F. Austin pushes it and takes him back at the 1-point lead. Nice little layup. That's a travel. Yep, travel. He went in, tried to drive and stopped, and then for some reason decided to spin off of it, not his pivot foot. He got himself lost in the trees among two players and didn't know what to do with it. Three by SFA, way off. Sheesh. Now we got a run out with UT. All rejected on the layup. So a wide open three, way off. But Stephen F. Austin just doesn't want to rebound right now. Another offensive rebound and a foul on the Lumberjacks. So time for some more free throws. Let's see how it goes. Welcome everybody that's in here. Like I said, anybody has any questions, we're really trying to talk about anything you want to talk about betting wise. Only bet I have on this game right now is over the 156.5. We're at free throws, and we've been at free throws from like the 13-minute mark as a bonus. These guys, it's been an ugly game. Streaming a lot of games. We'll be streaming more. Like when here in like 4-ish hour, 3.5 hours or so when the next set of games. Once you start getting multiple, we'll stream them. Talk betting. I can pull up my bets here again in a second. 60-60, 9-10 to go. Stephen F. Austin's starters just aren't scoring. And now they just threw the ball away again for Rio Grande. Pull this over here. Let me see what I got. So today we've got Monmouth for a +3 for they're getting 3 points. USS laying 5.5. Lipscomb laying 1. Green Bay laying 3. Morehead State laying 12.5. Utah laying 5.5. And then those are my bet sizes for those. It's gonna be some of these could be some spicy games. We'll see what happens. I got some more bets coming. I just haven't made a final decision what I want to put on them yet. And UT's back up by 2. Love to. Anybody has any questions about any betting, or they have any bets that they're gonna make? They're thinking about making. Just get it going in the chat. Let's talk about it. That's what I love. Basketball. Love the sports betting, and be more than happy to discuss not just this game but any games. Looks like we got a cramp on one of these vaqueros. Yeah, they're massaging and working the calf muscle. He just cramped a calf. Do appreciate you guys coming in. You can throw a like up; it would help out a lot. Just started today. This is the very first college basketball reaction stream I'm doing for the year, but we're gonna be doing a lot of them. So anybody wants to, we'll do recommendations. Look, yeah, UTSA, man. I mean, I think they can do it. Like Stephen F. Austin's been shooting crazy low though for their close up shots. Like they've missed 4 or 5 just bunny hop shots, layups, shit like that they don't usually miss. A lot of fouls in this game. A lot of turnovers also. They're on pace to be well over their average of like 23 turnovers a game. Their starters aren't scoring very well. So, but UT's also got two players with 4 fouls each, and they've got a couple others with 3 still, I believe. 1, 2, yeah, they got 2 with 3 and 2 with 4, and then 2 others that just have 2 right now. So 8.5 minutes left. They're not in any danger, but Lumberjacks do have 2 with 3, and that's all they've got to worry about. But like I said, with 8.5 left, well, I say it with only 8.5 left, but there has been a lot of fouling. Like I said, they've been in bonus. Both teams have been in bonus since the 13-15 mark. Stephen F. Austin's been giving up a lot of open threes, so they are really lucky that Vaqueros aren't winning this by double digits, honestly. Hell yeah, congrats on the cash. Yeah, I started 2 days ago. What was it? Let me bring that back up. Yeah, 2 days ago. So I started this new system. I've been doing a lot of research on trying to find something to keep me interested in the games besides just the final scores. And so I've started doing over unders at the half, um, looking at the scores at halftime and then figuring out. And so first day, 2 days ago, I went 7-5, and then yesterday I went 7-3. Just kind of trying to refine things and look at it. Done pretty well. Um, got the over 156.5 right now for this game. So SFA up by 2 with 17:13 to go. Called it halftime. I think if I had been betting at halftime, the spread was 6.5 for Stephen F. Austin was laying 6.5 was the bet. I think I said my most comfortable spread would have been 5. I think they do pull out because of the fouls situation the Vaqueros have got themselves into. Um, Especially with their starting guard Elliott has 4 fouls. He's been sitting. I think Stephen F. Austin wins. I think it's probably going to be like around that 5-point mark. Could be wrong, but that's kind of what the feel I had at half and what I can go back and check it on the video. Yeah, I've got some decent wins. I've been doing a lot of. So this started. I started a new system of information I was getting and how I was interpreting it, and I've been trying to perfect my own system because I don't like just depending on one person or 1 or 2 people or the experts and what they say. And so I started really keeping track real hard at the 29th, and then so had a pretty good day that day, up 10.2 units. Then on the 30th, so New Year's Eve, I lost 2.5 units. New Year's Eve, I lost another 1.5, and then New Year's Day, there was only like 4 games. I bet 2 of them plus a football game, but then I had 27 units up on what was that, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday I ended up 27.8 units total, and then as of the end of yesterday, since the 29th, I'm up just over 40 units. Got lucky yesterday. Well, I guess I got lucky. I had a friend of mine that owed me a decent chunk of money, and I was like, well, wasn't ever counting on getting it back from him, so I put it in here under the bet. He used it as a bet for Eastern Washington last night on a 20-unit bet, just for the fuck of it, and cashed it. I knew that Eastern Washington. I had no worries about Eastern Washington. They've been doing well for me this year, so I made 17.3 units yesterday off of just that. But that's where a lot of that came from, though. Right. It's a 2-point game, 7:10 left to go. Vaqueros have the ball. Nice little pass underneath to tie it up. So we're at 128. Still got a kick. So I need 29 total points scored in the next 6.5 minutes, basically. 6 3/4 minutes. It's gonna be tight. Yeah, I have a BetMGM account. One of the things I like screwing around with on that I like DraftKings is like every day, just for fun, they give you a no sweat parlay, single game parlay thing. So it's only $5. You throw it on there, do some ridiculous parlay, and then if you hit it, you get it. If you don't, you get your $5 back, and you can do it the next day. And they do it every single day. So that's one thing I like about DraftKings. I can screw around with stupid stuff like that. I don't normally play parlays. There's not real good winners in the long run. So, but that's one of those fun things that you get to do that I like that DraftKings does. I do have BetMGM. I got the Barstool, which is now ESPN Bet. And then DraftKings and FanDuel's. I don't ever use FanDuel. I hate that sports book. Anybody got any big games coming tonight that they're looking forward to that they got bets on? Uh-oh. Gotta love the ESPN Plus in there. So 1 point game, 66, 65 with 6:15 left. That's crazy. They do have a lot. So I don't know if you could hear that or not, but SFA's had 13 players play at least 7 minutes today, and they do have a lot of bench minutes. Like 46% of their bench minutes, or of their minutes, are bench minutes, which is significantly above by like 15% above the average for the nation. And got an and one for UT. Yeah, parlays will definitely fuck your life up if you're not careful with parlays. They can really make you have a bad day. I did do one the other day because I really liked. I'll pull it back up here in a second. So 68-66, 5.5 minutes left. What day was that? Oh, on the second. So on the second, I did these 5 games. I took Utah State, Creighton, Duke, Wisconsin, and FAU. Which fuck you, FAU. I don't know what the hell they're doing. And I took those 5 and I put them into a. I was really certain on all 5 of those games. But what I do when I do a parlay with the 5 games, when I'm betting those 5 games, is I'm not going to take them at the same points I'm taking for just the single game bets. I'll adjust them a little bit. Thank God I adjusted that FAU down to 14.5 points, and they won by 15. So I got the parlay. I hit the parlay. It was a 1335, a plus 1335 parlay for those 5 games. That's the only parlay I've done outside of just screwing around with the single game parlay crap that they give us free ones for. The cool thing though with the DraftKings thing, when if you do the single game parlay, you do the $5, the $5 deal, and you don't hit, and they give you the $5 bonus. You don't have to use that bonus at only another single game parlay. You can use it at anything. So you can use it as a single game bet if you want to use a $5 single game bet for whatever weird reason. Or you can just use it on a multi-game parlay like that one, something like that. So just a fun way to screw around with some parlays and have really no risk. And you're not going to win a ton of money unless you do some huge 18-leg parlay type deal, but it's fun. Yeah, I don't get into NBA a lot. I personally not a fan of the NBA. I will watch some of it. I'll watch the Celtics when they play. Just I don't know why I started watching them if I watch any at all. But I don't even watch them hardly ever. And I haven't spent the time to really look. Like I love college basketball. There's so many games every day of college basketball that it's hard to take the time for college basketball and look at that stuff and then try to look at the NBA stuff too. Maybe what I'll do is start working on it after the college basketball season's over, since the pros are still going, and it'll really be far enough into the season where the numbers really matter. But I just never liked the NBA. Never been my cup of tea. But I do know some people that make some good money off of betting it. So love football. Used to do that too, especially college football. But now college football with NIL and the NIL and then the stupid with the way the playoff committee screwed things up this year and stuff. It's just like whatever. Like I'll watch sometimes, but it's not gonna be one of those deals I watch a lot of. Like I barely watched any bowl games. Before this year, I was watching all the bowl games, everything. But tied, this is not updated at all. Don't know why. 4.5 minutes left, 70-70 tie. See if reloading it. Oh, there we go. I do appreciate everybody in here. If you don't mind throwing a like and maybe subscribing. Like I said, we'll do recommendations, whatever people want to watch. I'll be up again live once the next set of games start, where we get to do multiple games. We can watch multiple games and discuss them and lines and things like that. Golly, hopefully my standalone mic's supposed to be here like in the next couple of days, depending on if this weather slows people down. My last one broke, which is why I got this stupid headset and I hate wearing it. They're making you sweat, CJ. Did you need an outright win, or you got a spread on this one? Oh, look at there. Another foul. Still only one with. They've got 3 with 3. But 3.5 minutes left unless it goes overtime. Then it should be a terrible issue for Stephen S. Austin. It's definitely been an interesting game. Can they score 15 points combined in the next 3.5 minutes? I think they can. Nice drive by Stephen F. Austin, take the leading in, 72 seconds. Took it straight up to the court, and UT wasn't even watching. UT plus 2.5. Oh, yeah. It does look like it's going to come down to a one possession game, the way it's going. I really thought Stephen F. Austin would pull this way to be a 5 or 6 point win after half with all the fouls, but has not come to fruition under 3 minutes. 1 point lead for Stephen F. Austin with the ball. Oh, they gave up the lane. And a foul. They're lucky it wasn't and one. He tried dunking it, but he got hit hard enough it missed. And Vaqueros lose their first player to fouls. That's a rim protector, too. But can Stephen F. Austin actually hit free throws? Because they are sub 70% shooters. So, nope, that barely hit the front of the rim. Man, I just do not understand how Division I teams do shoot less than 70% as a team. That just blows my mind for free throws. Missed the second one too, and so it's still a 1 point game, and the rebound goes off of Stephen F. Austin, so it's UT's ball with 1 point down, 2:43 to go. Man, what is it looking like now for? They're still shooting 75% today. They've shot a lot. Look at this, 29 and 27 free throws today. Now that's terrible. UT should be in the lead. 63%. That just drives me nuts. Vaquero's back up by 1. That's going to be a sweat for this 156.5 over. Oh, that's a nice drive and 1. It's kind of a weak foul, though. Yikes. Barely even touched him. So the Lumberjacks have the chance to make it a 2-point game. Looks like we're getting more people in here. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Game's almost over, 156, unless it goes to overtime, obviously. That's definitely a possibility with the way things are going right now. Problem for UT is that they've got some major foul trouble right now. They've already lost their main center. I think they call him a forward. Their rim protector's gone. They've got their guard is Elliott is got 4 fouls. They've also got Williams with 4 fouls now too. So Stephen F. Austin gets the ball with 1:37, and they've up 2. Nine on the shot clock, and Stephen F. Austin doesn't look like they know what they want to do here. And drive it. Nice little jumper. Head fake jumper from the foul line. 4-point game with the 1:05 left. Oh, and drug his pivot foot. So with 1 minute left, Stephen F. Austin's got the ball with a 4-point lead. Oh. And the Vaqueros just blew that inbounds. It's now a 6-point lead with 50 seconds left. Got possession arrow going to UT. Well, 47 left. They're down 6. Gonna have to get a score here. $152. I need 5 points scored in the next 47 seconds. Can it happen? I knew this one was gonna be tight, but damn. We'll see what happens. 47 seconds is a lot of time. You only need him to score 4 points. So they can score 4 points without. They're gonna have to foul. That's the problem. Seen crazier things happen in 45 seconds in college basketball, though. And they got a foul on the inbounds, so now they're gonna shoot free throws. They get 2 free throws. It's always good, always good to have no time come off the clock and you get to shoot for points. Could be a lot of free throw shot in the next 47 seconds. And the announcers jinxed him. Called out 5 of 6 from the line today, and he misses it. That's just ready. And he makes the second. So with 47.8 left, it is a 5-point ball game. Expect a lot more fouling to start. They're starting to sub people in and out. People they can afford to give fouls to. Full court press by UT. They break it easy. Somebody better go foul these guys. Are you going to foul? There we go. 41 seconds left. And I bet the over 146 or 156 and a half. So I need 4 points in the next 41 seconds. Like I said, I've been doing the last few days. I've started doing at halftime of each game. I'll watch the games at halftime and I'll look at them. And been betting quite a few, 10 to 15 games, I think, 10 to 12 games a day. I'll bet the half or the over under at half. Made the first free throw, made the second. It's a 7-point game now with 41 seconds. So Rio Grande needs to rip, get down and get a bucket. They're taking way too much time. 3 up by Vaqueros. That's going to be way off. They got a foul with 30 seconds left. I need both these free throws to go in. Both these free throws go in and we'll hit the over. The way my luck's going to go, they'll hit one of these two and then nobody will score again. And I'll lose it by the hook. I had 3 was it yesterday? I had 3 bets yesterday or the day before that. Or 2 or 3 unit bets that missed by the hook. That's rough when it happens. Makes first, so it's an 8-point game. Hell, that 9-point. That laying 9 points looks like it. Maybe. There we got it. We got it. Sweet. They might actually cover the 9 from the original line. Didn't ever think that was going to happen the way the second half was going. Well, I guess it would be a push. They're not covering it. They push it right now. Miss, and we got a foul on SFA with 15 seconds left. So, Vaqueros will shoot free throws, but it's not going to matter. Sorry about your 2.5 there, Bon. Or Born, sorry. Didn't read that right. That's about 2 minutes ago. I really thought this might go to overtime. So they made both the free throws. Now they're fouling again. Or no, they made both. Do appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, if you could hit a like, that would really help out. If you want to watch some more, hang out, talk betting, things like that. I will be back up again in, what is it now? About 3-ish hours after this is over, and for that next round of games that are coming on. You can hit the subscribe and it should give you a notification when I go live. 9-point game with 13 seconds. Vaqueros drive for making a 7-point game with 5.7 seconds left, and this one's over. Are you really going to... No. Thought they were really going to try to foul there. 85-78, final score for Stephen F. Austin to go on the road and get a win. I do appreciate everybody hanging out, like I said, and I will be coming back live here about 3 hours. Hope you all have a good betting day. If I don't see you again at that time, let's look at it real quick before I get off here. So we'll probably start out with the Bellarmine Austin P. Not expecting much of a game out of that one, but it kills some time before the Temple and those games come on, and get some of the better games coming on. We will holler at you guys later, and have a great day.